we live, girlies? Go on. Okay. Very weird. So we finally got some autumn winter Rundholz. So we've been very excited about this over the last week or so when we heard that the delivery was scheduled for today. Well, we knew it was this week or the end of last week, and we're just waiting for the day. So it's super exciting. As you can see, we've totally transitioned. A bit warm, I'm not gonna lie. But now that the temperature's dropped, actually, I'm all for this because it's that funny weather at the moment where actually when the sun's out, it's gorge. And then as soon as it goes away, it feels wintry. We couldn't believe this morning, we're like, God, you can feel that September's on its way. You feel September-y. Remember when you used to go back to school and suddenly it got cold straight away?
September's the new January. Well, it's just always January for me.
Yeah, well,
I start my year in September.
I always, by about this time of the year, start to fancy.
Red wine and a roast.
Oh, that never stops. that's red wine's a constant and a roast is pretty constant. But at this time of year, I always start to fancy winter colours. I get to the point where I'm like, I'm ready now. I'm ready for a chunky knit. Usually it's too soon and I'll sweat my boobies off, but I'm ready. I'm gonna purchase them now and start even in an evening just. And I feel like these are, because we're in the situation we're in at the moment with the circumstances being sort of semi-locked down. Obviously there's some areas which are locked down again. You Manchesterans, well done you guys, doing us proud, looking after everyone. Manchesterans, Mancunians, they're all locked down and apparently they're doing a spiffing job according to the TV. Not everyone, there's a few yobbos out there, but we doubt they're you. Anyway, moving swiftly on, Mum's doing this. Oh, Mum's not allowed in the store, so she's come in to do the show because she's quarantining.
Hiding in the corner.
Yeah, so she's hiding in the corner. She's literally got no shoes on. She's walking around in socks. It's pretty weird. Anyway, what I was going to say is, in the circumstances, I think these jumpers are just gorgeous for feeling so luxury during lockdown. Like, you can imagine throwing this on in an evening, little glass of wine, putting the Ugg boots, the slipper boots on. Why did I call them Ugg boots? The Amy boots. DJ Link, look at these! These are like cool Ugg boots. So they're essentially slippers, ladies. We're not expecting you to wear these out and about with your Rundholz, unless of course you like that look. If you've got skinny legs, you'd actually look really cool. But they're essentially a slipper that you can wear out and about. So if you need to just bob out to pick up some shopping, whatever, you can go out in them because they've got a fully durable, water-resistant bottom. They're an outdoor shoe, but with the absolute gorgeousness of black sheepskin on the inside. And it's a memory foam sole as well, so absolutely to die for. We went for monochrome because obviously no other colourways exist in our world, and they're a distressed leather. £129 for a slipper that you can wear out and about. I think that's really, really a good price. And actually we all have a pair of these at home, don't we, Val?
We do.
You do? Yeah, thank you. Show a little more interest. We all have a pair of these. In fact, we've had them so long that the dog's now eaten the sort of inside of them. So I think we're ready for an uplift with those. I think we could do with these ones now. They're water resistant, so even if you spill a dinner medal on them, it'll be all right. And she's very good at that. So let's get started. Now, we obviously haven't received full looks yet. We've got a couple. But what we are doing at the moment, as you are still transitioning, because at the end of the day we are still wearing our summer stock, we're going to transition with you. So we're going to show you some sale pieces that are very, very transitional and can follow over. So like this skirt, it's a Rundholz. Is this one dip or mainline?
Oh, is it a tighty? Mainline.
Yeah, so this is the mainline jersey skirt. Obviously, this is at sale now, and you're getting the benefit of a sale price, but actually, they're carryovers. So if you buy this at sale price, you can easily wear this with your winter wear, and it's a lightweight jersey skirt, you can't go wrong. Really stretchy. This is a small, but actually, I'm calling it kind of one size. I'm a 10, but even a 14, you don't see this top bit of it, so it really, look, just stretchy. It's a stretchy tube skirt. Some people wear them as dresses and put them here, but not with my little figure. No, no, no. So, top half. This is the kind of, we're calling it like a boucle jumper. What's really gorgeous about this is that it incorporates all three colours that the Rundholz Black Label features this time. So the Black Label colours this time, for those of you that aren't or haven't been online today and seen them, you've got the Merlot, which is this. So literally, very deep wine coloured. It does change colour dependent on the fabric, so bear that in mind. But if you wear lots of different textures in the same colour, it does work. It's just, it is a slightly different colour. So if you're concerned about colour, obviously ask us and we can let you know what it kind of comes out like. Hopefully the picture will show it off. So you've got the Merlot in it. You've also got the bottle, which is literally bottle green. So think a really deep foresty green. And then the petrol, although the petrol's coming out quite light in here, and the petrol's like a bluey grey, literally like the colour of petroleum. So you've got it covered. You've also got like a white fleck that runs through it as well. And also, don't know if you can see, but there's like a shimmery thread that goes through it. So very, very subtle. It's like if Rundholz did glitter, that's what you'd have. It's like grungy glitter. But it's just
original, that fabric.
Yeah, it's actually gold. That's why you get the shimmer. It's a gold thread. Very, very, very thin. Barely there. So very, very nice. It's a small, and we only do small and medium because they're kind of how they do the one size sizing. So the small will fit, as you can see, up to like 16, medium 16 plus, or you can mess about with that if you want it particularly oversized or you want it a little bit neater. You've got your cowl, which is really cool because it makes it just so snuggy. And it's just like a granddad jumper, but Rundholz style, very cool. And I love the fact that this is so over the size on the top. Then you've got your little pencil skirt so that you can see that there's this lovely slim long silhouette going on underneath, and you give the illusion that you're just longer and slimmer than you are really if you need a bit of help. And then this is super oversized.
Lots of love for that jumper.
Yay!
Hello to Margaret Fletcher, Diane Schofield says hi.
Hello,
Angela
guys.
Barraclough, Sally Rathbone, Diane Schofield, Ali Beaufoy. Sally Rathbone says, is it wool?
Let me tell you. Hang on. It is 46% polyacrylic, 41% polyester, 8% polyamide and 5% wool, which actually is probably why it doesn't itch me at all, because I am so wool sensitive. So no, it's not wool. I can wear that, put that on my neck, and we have no problem. If it was wool, my whole neck would be red now, and I'd be pretending all is fine, but really I'd be like, ah! Because I'm so sensitive. How's it go, Jade? Wah! That noise. So now I've got this little t-shirt. This is the Merlot in the jersey, quite different from the knit. It's much brighter and purplier. We'll show you so you can see the difference. Yaz is going to wear this in a moment in the bottle colour, but this is the Merlot. Like I said though, you can tone them and it works beautifully, but this is definitely more of your burgundy tone. We'll have to get wine bottles and then describe them exactly as a bottle of wine. This is a Sauvignon from the range of. This t-shirt is a real win because it's the same shape as the jumper, so hugely oversized. Plenty of room in there for me and the rest of the team. So very, very comfy. It's lovely and long at the front, and it creates this sort of lovely silhouette at the front with all these folds. So you can see it's quite floaty, quite girly at the bottom. You have got a front seam that runs all the way down the front. It can sit on the boobs a little bit, we noticed in the photo studio. So if that's not a look you enjoy, if that's going to bother you, just bear that in mind. But you can mess with it and it will sit straight. It's just that obviously in the photo studio we moved around a lot and Mum was going, sat on your boob again. But they are quite prevalent. Is that the right word? This is your little matching scarf, girlies. This is really beautiful. It comes in two parts. So you've got the netting on one side, which is slightly lighter, and then you've got the jersey with the print. This print it's like a character print, and it's a little bit of fun that Black Label have done this time. We really liked this print in the more subtle tones. When we went to see it, they've done it in quite a lot of colourways, and in the really bold colourways we felt it was a bit much. It's gorgeous, but it's a bit much if you're trying to make it work with other seasons, incorporate it into your wardrobe without having to buy the full look. So where we really liked it was where it was a bit more subtle, so it's in its own colour, but it's just a little bit lighter, so it's not as in your face. So I hope we've made the right choice there and you agree with us that these are a bit easier. This colour as well, I particularly like with the marble. Can you just throw me my dress so I can show? So if you've got pieces of marble at home, or you're still purchasing marble, I think that's a really nice way to winter your marble pieces up. So this is the dip marble, put that on it. and it kind of takes your marble into a winter season without doing too much. Obviously black does that too, but I just really like that. I think that's a beautiful. Hey up, someone's listening. I think that's gorgeous. Do you like that, or is it just me?
Love that.
I really love that. Even like, I've got my neckboard fur from last year, put that with it, maybe the t-shirt underneath, and it just feels like it takes it to a new level. Lifts it, elevates it to a better place. Okay, you can go now. I'm done talking. Crazy girl.
I'm going to start with the trousers on this one because they are wonderful. Super high-waisted, and you've got this elasticated drawstring waist, which is a lot of ladies like because it's comfortable, it sits where you want it to sit, no drama, and it stretches. So I've got extra small on pants. They run quite true to fit actually, we noticed in the studio. So in a lot of the tops, we've gone for smalls rather than extra small, and the trousers true to fit with extra small and trousers. And the reason I like these so much is that they've got the fun, playful element of all the cartoon drawings that run through the collection this season. And they come in this lighter grey, bottly colour. It tones beautifully with the bottle, as you can see. This green that I'm wearing up top, by the way. Bottle. I'm not talking about actual bottles, the colour, obviously. But it also tones with the petrol.
You never know in it.
Really nicely.
Alcoholic.
No bottle, Merlot. They clearly know us very well.
Petrol if you're really desperate.
But they're a really comfortable day trousers, what we've described them as in the description. But this little seam here kind of creates the effect of like a zip. There's no zip. But
They're
I think
pull on.
having the zip,
They're easy.
yeah, so easy. But
They're because when you're at home and you're drunk, you can just slip out of them.
Slide
Someone
out
else
of
can
them.
slide you out of them when you're too
Jeez.
drunk. Oh, wait up. I didn't mean like that, but yeah, chance would be a fine thing, wouldn't it?
Up top, we've got this beautiful cardigan that comes in three different colours: the petrol, the merlot, and the bottle green.
Should I pass them to you so we can show the differences
Yeah,
in the colours?
they are to the left.
Thank you. Merlot.
Merlot. There are so many different ways you can wear this cardigan as well. A customer that was looking at them today said that she'd even wear it back to front.
Yeah, spin it round so it's a
The
short jumper.
buttons at the back. Which
And I was
works.
like,
Definitely
yeah.
works.
You could actually,
Yeah.
because there's no extra
Petrol.
fabric for boobies.
I'm going to go closer so you can see the difference.
The petrol
Don't
does
know what the
look
light
grey
is,
in
though.
a lot of lights, but there is a definite
Bluey.
bluey tinge.
It's like a bluey ink.
But if you want to use it as grey, you could, in that fabric definitely.
Yeah.
Not so much in the jersey, it's definitely got more blue when you reach the jersey. They're quite neat fitting, ladies.
Yeah, they are. A little bit stuck, but I think they're definitely the sort of jumper that would grow.
Yes, definitely.
You'd need to wear it a few times and it'll loosen up, definitely. Even the buttons are green, it's really cute.
This is Jazzy's first full season.
I know, I love it. I was so excited this morning when it all arrived.
The
Yes,
stress
I didn't
soon-
even
the
see. Yeah,
The stress of today soon outweighed
the
the excitement, and she's now dreading any deliveries from now on.
No, seeing them on is just another thing. But you can do. I mean, with the cardigan, I think I prefer them over the jumpers just because you can play around with them so much. Like I've unbuttoned a few lower buttons there, so you have this kind of V shape created. It creates a nicer silhouette. A bit more flattering, I think.
Yeah.
More shadows, more, and it works well with an A-line.
The back looks gorgeous because you've got this is a very dip or mainline style, this top with the cotton.
You need to show it.
I am.
In the
Getting
in the dip or mainline it'd probably be silk. So what Black Label have done is taken a really lightweight cotton, so it's got the effect of that. So really floaty, and it's just a back panel. So it's a jersey t-shirt, but it's
Up front,
totally
oh,
elevated.
Sorry, there's lots of buttons, but I mean even that, like that's what I mean. You can unbutton the collar bit of the cardigan, obviously, to give.
What size cardigan is that?
It's a small. There you go. I love creating those layers at the cuff as well.
Yeah, it's really gorgeous.
So t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt and the bottle from the front, and then you've got this gorgeous detail at the back. Joe's saying this kind of dip-esque
Or
layering
mainline, yeah.
in the main line. works so well with these pants. Absolutely love them. And we've turned them up a bit at the bottom, I don't know if you've noticed, but they are quite long otherwise. So for anyone who's tall as well.
Turn up really well, don't they?
Yeah.
They look great.
Anyone who has the height don't be afraid of these pants because they are long. But the cuff really works. It's almost got this netting.
Yeah, like
underneath.
technical sort of sports fabric.
Yeah, similar to the scarves. Should I put a scarf on it?
Ooh, do it. This, by the way, this colour, the bottle, very, very similar to when they did the opal. Was it the opal?
Opal, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
I think it was opal. So if any of you have got skirts or trousers that you want to team,
I'm gonna try my best to scarf it.
it'll look gorgeous with the amethyst. If any of you have got amethyst, which is that lovely. That's a bit like the Merlot, but it's brighter. The Merlot's brighter than the amethyst. But again, I can't wait till Anne Shield comes back actually, because she has got the most Rundholz as all of us. And she literally comes in different days dressed in different seasons, and she'll put like all the berry colours on at once. And it looks amazing. Then she'll lift it with like one of the mainline scarves with loads of colours in. And it's just so nice to see all the different hues of the similar kind of colour tones. It's,
Even I've only just seen it from the summer to now, but you can definitely see how it can relate and work together with other pieces that you've already got in the wardrobe.
Does the top come up small as well, or is
Yeah.
it?
Yes, I'm wearing a small on the top.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely a small.
Okay.
I would
It
need
is
a
quite
medium. I was wearing the small in the photo studio and definitely said if I had this, it would need to be the medium because I
Yeah.
just feel a bit restricted.
So
They
go
do
up a
grow.
size.
I'd go up a size, yeah, definitely.
I mean, I'll
Okay.
Unless you're neat. If you're a neat, petite person,
depends on the top.
yeah, you'll be fine. It's just the top's quite fitted.
Mm.
And the sleeve, of course.
Pockets as well, the trousers. Because Jade has this amazing coat on.
I can't believe this is the case, but this is actually the last one, please. We
That's mental,
have
isn't
broken
it?
the internet today. We didn't even release the fact that the Rundholz had come and you girls were already looking at it. All I did was like one Instagram post and suddenly it was crazy. So this is the last one. It's a small. You can see it is not a small. It will fit bigger than a small, so that's okay. It's a drop shoulder. It's pressed stud front and they're kind of magnetic, so they're very delicate and then they just want to shut themselves, which is quite cool. I quite like that. It's a lovely feel, this. It feels like a teddy bear. It's really, really soft. And the print is like antique-y colours. Sorry, that's a ghost. Antique-y colours, so that it's quite muted and grungy, but the print is beautiful. It features like a bird print, reminiscent of the mainline collection from a few seasons ago that featured lemons and kind of retro vintage posters. From like a 60s influence. That print is definitely, or has definitely inspired this one. It's gorgeous, it's got loads of different colours running through it. It's got all the colours from the collection itself. So you can see the bottle, the petrol here, Merlot. But then again, like I've just said, it'll go with the amethyst, the opals, it's that kind of tones. And it's just the most gorgeous. It's got pockets, it's lined, so it's lined all the way through. So, absolutely gorgeous, such a gorgeous coat. And I can't believe this is actually the last one. Don't worry though, if you think you've missed your Rundholz coat, you probably haven't because we have lots ordered. So don't worry, this is just the first of quite a few styles. So if you've missed this one, there will be more, so please don't be too disappointed.
I love how worn it looks.
Someone said
And it's so
today-
soft.
Someone said, "Oh, it's not for me that one. It looks like a hobo-y." And I was like, "Yeah, it kind of does. You can see that that hobo chic kind of worn grunge. Just Rundholz-y. I love that scarf. Guys, that's amazing.
Lots of love for the coat.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Gorgeous coat. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, this scarf. We all love this scarf, don't we? It's the original fabric colour.
Our original combines the three colours this season:
Yeah.
Merlot, petrol,
And you can
bottle.
Yeah, and you can see because I've got the petrol jumper on, the bottle underlayer on that I had on earlier, the long-sleeve t-shirt, and it's working so well with all those colours. I'd say the predominant colour in the scarf is the bluey and the greeny, but So that's
it will
why it works
tone
so
that.
well.
If you've got
Yeah.
a light coloured grey jumper, this colour, for example, that will still look
Yeah, because
utterly
it
beautiful.
It's got the white speckles in it.
Yeah,
that lift
it'll
it.
pick up any colour. We had one very similar last winter, and they sold out on the first day of coming in. It was actually quite ridiculous. We thought we had loads of them. We were like, yeah, we've got plenty of these, but because it's one
These
size,
scarves?
yeah, the scarf, and there was a jumper, and it was a darker colour. Because they were one size, we were like, yeah, we've got plenty of those. They didn't even get to online stage. It was mad. Everyone was just
People are
like, love that.
crazy. Absolutely crazy. But I can understand why. It's one of those scarves that just does so much as well. Like I just throw it over the shoulder like that, and it's just almost like a shawl. Or you could pin it.
You can pin it so it's literally your jumper. They can create like a crop jumper idea.
Like a poncho sort of
Yeah.
thing. Gorgeous scarf. So luxurious and thick and just cosy. You just want to curl up in it. I'd even probably layer it on top of the other original pieces for an
Yeah, it looks
crazy
good
look.
together.
Yeah.
They did it last season.
Love that.
There's a matching hat as well.
And look at this jumper. This is the ultimate jumper for me. I love big, oversized, throw-on slouch pieces like this. And it really is. The sleeves are super long, which is cute, but not an annoying way. They kind of scrunch them up and it still looks cool.
Big cuff looks alright as well, so if you are short-armed, don't worry.
That's what I've been doing, definitely. So soft as well. It's not itchy. It's not thick and suffocating. It's such a light jumper. And this neckline is very dramatic. I think when we were in the studio, Jade was doing this and then wrapping the scarf around the bottom of the neck just to kind of lift it to create that drama. But you can do it in other ways as well. Get it to sit where you want. Look at the shape of the back as well. What size am I wearing?
Small.
Small. We've got smalls and mediums in these.
Yeah. It's the same shape as this boucle one, but it's a slightly finer, softer
Got
knit. This is like your extra chunky fisherman granddaddy texture. That one is more
A
of
lot
your
lighter.
thin knit, fleecy, ready for your transition in autumn.
Joanne Creasy would like to know that top you're revealing now, the top from before. What size should you go for?
This one.
Yeah.
If Joanne's usually a medium, go for a large.
It's a bit neater.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
upper
a bit
size.
neat.
Mhm.
The way I look at it, if you want to like yourself in it, then I'd go up a size in it, because I put on the small and I was just like, oh, I just feel a bit like Michelin Man, because it was just a bit tight here.
Yeah. Depends how much you've got up here.
Yeah, totally. It's about boobs and arms, and they're the two things that I have big in. So my upper arm is quite wide and my boobs are quite wide. So for that shape, for me, I like to go up one and then I suddenly look tiny again. But it's just that because it's an A-line, it's a classic A-line shape, that's where it exaggerates. So it depends. If you're not like that, you don't need to.
Thank
So
you.
now I've moved on. Yaz has probably got a few more bits and bobs of Rundholz too. I'm not sure where we're up to, because a lot of them are the same but in different colours. So what I'm going to do is move on to the Sarah Pacini, because it's just as marvellous. And we obviously didn't show it yesterday when it came in because we wanted to wait for tonight. This is very cool. Mum's obsessed with this, aren't you, Valerie?
It's got 3 zips. Who wouldn't be? Can you undo the zips? And if you do, what happens?
Oh, I look like
Oh, like
Oh.
a
dirty
No,
biatch.
leave it.
I am.
Let's see. Yeah, cool.
Can I just do all of them?
Let's try it.
So.
Why didn't we do that in the
I
studio?
don't
What a
know.
load. Mum is obsessed with zips. Anything with a zip on it, we think she's got like a bit of a fetish.
It's a fetish, I think. Yeah. I don't mind admitting that.
It's like a fetish.
Zips and whips, you can't go wrong.
Oh.
You can if you're my mother.
Yeah.
So this one's filled in. So obviously it's intended to be opened because that one's lower than your boob, so fine.
Perfect.
And then those two.
Fasten those
That's
back up
fastened.
then now, that's playing with my head.
Bloody hell.
I think the Sarah Pacini works with the Rundholz this season.
I do.
Mm.
I was just thinking this colour.
Petroleum.
With the,
It's
Yeah.
perfect.
yeah.
Look. You
Put that on now.
totally would do
my
that.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
We had
and we've got
Valerie.
this in 3 colours.
We have
Black, that lovely
I'm putting
bluey
it-
grey, and a winter white, which is always super duper.
We had Valerie in the studio in this yesterday so that we could show that it works for the curvy girls too. But I couldn't get her to pose properly. It's just an absolute nightmare. She's like this. It was like 1, 2, 3. Hang on, Mum, something weird happened then. Just do it again. And she's 1, 2, 3. And I'm like, what? Why are you changing when we get to take the picture? Why are you doing that? You look like a bulldog. And she's like, sorry, but we just do it again. And then it was really annoying because the top looked so nice. She had it on with a drop right.
I've
And she
always
was,
run away from cameras all my life.
I don't know where I came from.
No, I don't.
I think I was dropped off at the wrong house.
Okay, next. You put it on with the Sarah Pacini dress.
Which is a summer dress,
but the
but it's a
fabric
knit, so it's
would
beautiful.
go into winter.
Yeah,
to cover up
definitely.
the arms. The only summer part of it is the arms.
I actually prefer this for the winter. For me, it's a little bit
I'd
It's
wear it like
knitty,
you.
bit
couldn't
nitty. Yeah, it's a bit nitty for me for winter, for summer.
Put
But
your
people
boots
tend
on.
to love it, but I love it. And then
Put your
actually,
boots
it's
on,
just
you
yeah.
cropped it.
I
It's
definitely
beautiful.
dress it up.
Definitely. Oh, you're gonna have to tell her we're live.
Next.
Oh, Yaz has done it classic set
Classic
SP.
Sarah Pacini.
Beautiful. Oh, I love that
black
look.
jumper that Jade just had on with all the zips. You can see. Jade, just throw me the winter white one so I can just show the other alternative. Both beautiful pieces. Work so well for a monochrome look. Gorgeous.
Undo the bottom zip. Let's turn
Go
Sarah Pacini
grungy.
into a rebel.
What can I do with it?
No. Just on that note. Don't even try. Forget it. And unzip it all the way along.
You could do like a different colour top or something.
Yeah, you
to put
could.
it out.
That'd be cool.
So, obviously one size for Sarah Pacini. They are pretty boxy. Little croppies. Such a staple in your wardrobe. I love a little croppy black piece.
Tell us about the trousers, Yaz.
Oh,
They're a jean. We've got jeans
city,
in.
city fit. These are a size 2. They are quite neat. They don't
They're a
have
wet
the
look leather, aren't
yeah.
they? They're not leather, but they are produced to
Very
look like
comfortable.
stretchy, cropped. They've got inbuilt creases.
Little ankle piece.
Really nice.
What are inbuilt creases, Val?
So the top,
Yeah.
see at the top there,
Yeah.
they're featured in. They're
It's like elephant skin or something.
Oh.
Like,
yeah,
Oh, I thought I was doing that.
no chicken. Oh, bless her.
And then we just layered it with a career vest from this season. Really useful, this piece. It's like a knitty, stretchy fabric that will carry you definitely into winter from summer. Nice and light in the summer because it's strapless, but equally works very well like this. I'd say with the trousers, go up a size. Or is that
Yes.
just me?
no.
They are neat. Sarah Pacini generally
Quite neat.
on trousers
Not
is neat.
huge.
You're a what, a 10?
Mm.
And they're a size 2.
2.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
You'll know though if you're a Sarah Pacini girl what size you normally go for. You don't need to go up a size if you know. If you know, you know. So just to show you this, how wonderfully these knits, these croppy cardigans look over your techno dresses or your A-line dresses. So this is of course your Rundholz flat label techno dress. It is in the sale, even though again, like I've just said earlier, they are a carryover, so there's nothing that sets these apart for summer other than they're now in the sale. So grab one now while they're reduced and you've got yourself a real good bargain because they'll carry on. And if you've got a longer boot than I'm wearing, and don't worry, there are longer boots coming in. We've actually got the most gorgeous suede long boot from Rundholz coming in this colour, the petrol. So if you imagine I was finishing it with that, a lovely suede leather boot, suede petrol boot, then it wouldn't even matter that the skirt on this dress is quite short because your leg would be covered, you're lovely and warm, stick a pair of tights on if you need to, and when we get right into the winter, jobs are good. This particular croppy is slightly wider than the others. There's a little bit more room in here. The other ones, the other fabric that Yaz has just showed you is a little bit more fitted. It kind of, that fit me like this, whereas this one fits me a little bit swingier. So for me, being booby. This is the better one. And I just
Or you
love
go
it.
up a size.
Or you go up a size, exactly, yeah, exactly. But I love this. I think proportionally, it shows the dress off. Yeah, they can hear you when you're doing it.
I go, well,
Okay, lovely. Lovely. Well, they don't really have names.
Sarah Pacini, black jumper with this winter white stripe down the left shoulder. Super cool. I think it's actually tones. It's the same white as the jumper that we showed earlier, the little proper piece. So it's not bright white. We tried to team this with like a wide leg white trouser, which would have worked, but the whites were slightly off. So we went for the trousers, the city trousers that I showed you earlier. Great little piece, so easy to wear, nice to glue on.
so you've got your drop shoulder and then your skinny sleeve, which is always flattering.
Everyone loves a skinny
And the one
sleeve.
size, which people think, oh, well, it won't fit me. They do. They're like a little miracle.
Lots of space. And the fabric is just gorgeous and
It keeps the shape beautifully.
stunning. And the colour of the black, it's like proper black.
Sharp.
Sounds ridiculous, but
Yeah.
it's proper black.
Yeah, definitely.
Just. I think about a
Wonderful.
little heel.
Or, where's the stinger? Put the stinger on.
I don't think this thing fits me.
Oh my
Hey, Martin.
eyes, you just can't get the stab,
You
honestly.
need to get a bigger pair of stingers.
Oh,
Just to show you that the Sarah Pacini and Rundholz do work together. This is quite a cool piece from Sarah Pacini, quite grungy actually. Lovely fitted sleeve, and it feels beautiful, that knit sleeve at the bottom. And then this is kind of an oversized shape. You've got your pocket here, and then this little section is like a hoodie, but for posh people. That's what I like to say. Because you've got this section, so you have got a hood, but it's more for the look as opposed to wearing, although you could, it's really, really cool. So if it does start to rain, very cute. Or if it's just cold and you just want to be all wrapped up. And then if you see this piece here is a cowl that goes around the hood, so it lifts it and keeps it looking really, really strong around the neck, which is a cool statement, very dramatic. And it's one size and it's just brilliant. Hang on. So
Oh wow, says Christine Janes.
yeah, it's sort of
Yeah.
nice. So hang on, so let me start again so that you can see what happens. So it comes like this. When it arrived, we were a bit confused, not gonna lie. So, first of all, you put your hood up, like so. And then, this swingy piece, you have to, if you've got short arms like me, you have to stretch for it. And once you've got your hole, head through. You can wear it like that, but you'd look mental, so don't. And then down again. And that makes that stay really high. It looks so
That's gorgeous, yeah.
So gorgeous. It just feels like proper luxury,
Yeah.
proper wintry. I feel like this, if we have any left, we probably won't because things keep selling out. It's crazy. But if we have any at Christmas, this will be a really good Christmas gift for your wife idea because it just, you can't go wrong with it. It just feels like utter luxury. It's one of those pieces where you put it on and you're like, oh, and it looks expensive. You know, it's a black piece that just looks expensive, so it's so useful. Everybody will just, yes, that's a great piece from my wardrobe. And it's one size, so it's going to fit, hopefully, everybody.
I'm having a nightmare.
What's the matter now? Come here.
Font showing wrong.
Somebody's already purchased one of these, even though.
I've been dying to put this on this whole time.
Thank you.
Comes
Pin,
with a cute
please.
little pin.
In, please. Lovely. Go through twice so that it stays in place. Now, obviously, you can create quite a few looks with this, but it's for you girls to play with it once you own it and wear it however the outfit requires. So this is just your casual. You've got your top on, your trouser. You just thrown it on like a cardigan, and it's like a jacket.
So
Beautifully soft, stupidly soft. It's
warm.
like a pillow.
My favourite thing. The ponchos usually have these.
No, usually
I
it
think this is
wouldn't
the
have
coolest
arms.
thing ever.
But what they've done is they've like part sewn on the ribbed sleeve,
Yeah.
so that you've got your whole piece in one and don't have to worry about your coordinating jumper. So basically you're saving the money, because usually what they do is do a coordinating piece in this fabric so that you could line it up with the trim, but they've done it for you, which is really lovely. And if you do get warm, you can just take your arms out. So if you de-sleeve, you can come through here. Where's a little, there we go. So you don't need to worry about that. Tie them at the back, and then it's just a regular poncho. So if you do get warm, like Valerie, because she's got her own
Oh, I love this.
coal
Where is
burner.
the proper coat? Not to winter.
It's just beautiful. Now, what you can do is spin it round.
You're unpinning me.
Yeah. Well, you can spin it round. So if we decide, actually, we just quite fancy a jumper today, you can wear it the other way round. No problem with that. We'll ditch the arms for a second, so we won't worry about those right now. But we have seen these worn in so many different ways that we'll just share that with you.
So cool.
Well, again, when you're Val and you've got a dinner medal, turn it round, and then no one will know. And that looks like you've got a hoodie on now.
What do we do with the sleeves? Tie them
Yeah,
behind
you just tie them in a knot. I've just said that. Just tie them to each other. So get them out of the way. It's just such a key piece. If you love a
So-
shawl, it's gorgeous.
I think I might look on that.
Yeah,
I'm in that.
gorgeous.
And we also have this poncho as well that we put online
Let me
recently.
throw it on.
It's Sarah Pacini again, but it's more of your summer.
It's like your transitional piece. Let me show you. Now this one doesn't come with a pin because it's more of a waterfall, but if you need one, we do sell them. Korea has some that would work brilliantly. Or you can do just the Rundholz ones that are just the plain. Have I got arms? No, I'm being a div.
It's like a shawl.
It's a shawl.
That looks so cosy.
It's just dead easy, isn't it? So easy. And it's like really fine. So whereas that one's like your deep winter, this is for now.
That's lovely.
Gorgeous. And this would work with all the colours from the summer. So if you've got any summer pieces but you just need an extra layer, ideal. You can of course throw your arm over, wear it a few different ways. These are just, people love these for events. You know, if you've got a wedding or a christening or just you go into a nice do and think, oh, I just need something in my bag in case it gets chilly. Such a good piece because it's sort of semi-sheer, so you can see your outfit under it. It's non-coloured, it's kind of a no colour, so it goes with everything. In reality, it's between a taupe and a grey, so it will tone to either warm or icy
Looks
palettes.
great on white as well, that colour. It's beautiful.
Are
we done, girls?
No, one more little
Oh,
jumper.
one more.
What about
Oh,
this one?
we
I
forgot.
love that.
I forgot.
I love that because it's so boxy, it's so cute.
Really comes in at the waist. Very flattering shape.
Oh, I like that one very much.
That's
We've
Sarah
got
Pacini
that.
again.
That's
Sarah
Sarah Pacini
Pacini.
again.
One size in this as well.
Yep.
So there's a lot of stretch going on. Don't be alarmed.
Don't be alarmed, we've put Val in it, it fit her, she just did this. Which was obviously not ideal.
I just haven't got your modelling skills, Jade.
I was like, Mum, I don't
You
think
were
we can-
born to perform.
Mum, I don't think we can put this on the website.
I was
Why?
born to
What's wrong with
hide.
No.
Well done, girls.
We're done, aren't we?
We're done.
Wine time.
Whoop, whoop.
Again.
Fabulous. Say your goodbyes. Pre-love tomorrow, and it's going to be a spectacular show.
Is it now? Lovely.
It is.
Bye, Gillies.
Bye.